Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, squad. Today is a spectacularly chaotic day in the soap universe, and we are absolutely here for every single second of it. Grab your favorite iced beverage, settle into your comfiest spot, and prepare yourselves because the tea we are about to spill is scorching hot. Let's dive right into the madness. My jaw is literally on the floor right now before I even tell you what actually went down. I am staring at my screen, eyes completely bloodshot at 3 a.m., and I am shaking because I cannot even process the magnitude of what is happening in Genoa City. Besties, we need to hold a literal intervention right now. The writers have just dropped a bombshell that has me spiraling into another dimension. If I do not trauma dump this entire experience onto you guys right this second, I am going to spontaneously combust. We are talking about an anonymous USB drive sent to Victor Newman, filled with his darkest secrets and being used for straight-up blackmail. I literally cannot breathe. Yes, you heard me correctly. An anonymous USB drive. In the year of our Lord 2026, someone is out here using a literal flash drive to bring down the mustache. I am screaming. Who even owns a USB drive anymore? But honestly, the retro villainy of it all is sending me the sheer audacity of someone, anyone, deciding that today is the day they are going to blackmail Victor Newman with his darkest, most buried secrets is giving me life. Hot take, but I am actually ascending right now because we have not seen Victor pushed into a corner like this in ages. Someone else is holding the remote control, and they have just pressed play on a massive, unmitigated disaster that is going to shake the absolute core of this franchise. Then we have to look at the timing of this entire fiasco. Victor just pulled off the ultimate power move. He literally just regained full control of Newman Enterprises. He is sitting on his throne, basking in his own glory, acting like the untouchable deity he thinks he is. And what does he do? He honors his deal and hands Chancellor over to Lily Winters. Lily is out here popping champagne, absolutely ecstatic, running to society to tell Kane Ashby that she wants him to step in and run the company for her. It is a massive victory for Lily, no cap. But wait, is it just me, or did they completely fumble the bag on the pacing here? Because right in the middle of this triumphant corporate handover, this USB blackmail drops out of nowhere. Totally, this makes me question everything. Is Victor handing over Chancellor because he wants to, or is the blackmailer already pulling the strings? Think about it, squad. We all know Victor Newman does not just give away pieces of his empire out of the goodness of his heart. He is ruthless. Yet, he is just casually handing the keys to Lily, while his own son Nick is side-eyeing the entire situation, worried about how this will hurt Nicky. The timing is way too suspicious. What if the blackmail is tied to the Chancellor deal? What if the person holding the drive demanded that Victor honor the deal with Lily? I am low-key losing my mind connecting these dots. Let's go down a quick story time rabbit hole, because we have to remember who we are dealing with. Victor Newman has a closet full of skeletons that could fill a literal cemetery. Remember the Marco Anicelli doppelganger mess? Remember the forged diaries? Remember the time he locked someone in a basement? The man's past is a treasure trove of felonies and moral bankruptcy. Wait, I'm literally yapping right now. Let's get back to the actual tea. The point is, whatever is on that drive has to be nuclear. It has to be something that not even Victor's army of high-priced lawyers can bury. It is a chef's kiss of dramatic timing. Mainly, I am obsessed with the fact that Victor is currently distracted by his own bizarre side quests. While this anonymous cyber threat is looming over his head, what is Victor doing? He is literally holding a man named Matt captive at the Newman Ranch. I am not even joking. Victor is playing a twisted game of Sims with real human beings. Matt has been begging for a shower, and Victor finally lets him clean up and change into fresh clothes, only to subject him to a rigorous psychological test of sincerity. Victor literally tells Nick that if Matt passes the test, they can use him, but if he fails, Victor will crush him. What is happening? Is Matt connected to the USB drive? I am literally screaming into the mic right now because the puzzle pieces are right there. Why else would Victor be holding some random guy hostage and testing his loyalty while simultaneously being blackmailed by an anonymous source? Could Matt be the hacker? Or is Matt the bait? Maybe the person sending the USB is trying to force Victor to release Matt. The layers to this storyline are absolutely insane, and I am here for every single unhinged second of it. Nick is wandering around the ranch completely confused, questioning Victor's bizarre treatment of Matt while Victor is low-key sweating over a thumb drive. And let us talk about the suspect list, because my brain is basically a buffering wheel trying to figure out who has the absolute gall to blackmail Victor Newman. Could it be Audra Charles? We know Audra is cold, calculating, and always looking for an angle. She is currently having a rare moment of vulnerability over Malcolm's hospital discharge, getting all triggered about Amy Lewis's illness, but Holden Novak sees right through her. Holden literally warns her not to start drama with Sienna Bacall at Noah Newman's grand reopening of the Shadow Room. Audra claims she is just going to support Noah, but we all know she is obsessed with her ex. But wait, does Audra have the tech skills or the access to dig up Victor's secrets? Maybe she stumbled onto something while she was slithering around the corporate ladders. It is a massive stretch, but in Genoa City, literally anything is possible. Yet, my ultimate, absolutely chaotic theory revolves around Phyllis Summers. Besties, hear me out. Phyllis is currently spiraling out of control. She was just forced out of Newman Enterprises. She is absolutely furious, feeling completely victimized. And to make matters worse, she just tried to mend fences with her son Daniel at Society, and he literally shut her down. Daniel told her she hasn't learned a single thing and that she is just playing the victim. Phyllis walked out completely humiliated. Sharon Newman, of all people, had to chase her down to Crimson Lights to give her a pep talk. Sharon literally told Phyllis that she needs control and that she shouldn't give up. She validated her need for control in a world that constantly strips her of it. What if Phyllis took Sharon's advice a little too literally? Phyllis is the queen of hacking. She is an IT genius. Remember her early days? Phyllis could hack into the Pentagon if she wanted to. She is desperate. She is angry at Victor for forcing her out of Newman Enterprises, and she needs leverage to get her power back. Sending an anonymous USB drive to Victor to blackmail him is literally the most Phyllis Summers move I have ever heard of in my entire life. I am actually shaking at the thought of Phyllis sitting in a dark room, typing furiously on her laptop, downloading Victor's darkest secrets onto a flash drive, and mailing it to the ranch just to watch him squirm. It makes so much sense. I mean, think about the absolute poetic justice of it all. Victor kicks Phyllis to the curb, thinking she is just collateral damage in his grand corporate chess game. He assumes she will just crawl away and lick her wounds. But Phyllis does not crawl. She strikes back. The fact that Sharon is out here validating Phyllis's need for control, telling her she isn't a quitter, might have just been the catalyst that pushed Phyllis to hit send on that blackmail package. I am literally obsessed with this dynamic. Sharon unintentionally creating a monster out of Phyllis to take down Victor Newman. Give the writers an Emmy right now. This is exactly why I have been obsessed with this franchise since the Stone Age. Just when you think the show is settling into a boring corporate storyline about Chancellor and Newman, they throw a literal hand grenade into the mix. A blackmail plot involving Victor Newman is the kind of high-stakes drama that we have been begging for. I am so tired of the civil boardroom debates. I want chaos. I want Victor throwing crystal scotch glasses against the wall at the ranch. I want him screaming at whoever is on the other end of this blackmail scheme. Besties, I need you to flood the comments right now. Who do you think sent the USB drive? Are you team Phyllis the hacker, or do you think it is someone completely unexpected? Is Matt the mastermind, or just a pawn in Victor's twisted game? I am going to be refreshing my feed every 5 seconds until we get some answers, because I am officially obsessed. We are witnessing soap opera history right now, and I am so glad I get to trauma dump all of this onto my ride or die squad who actually gets the vision. Until the next drop, stay chaotic and never trust a man with a mustache.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.